Good morning, boys and girls. I'm still trying to figure out the camera. I'm working from school today, and this camera has a very bad delay. But in order to get this out to you on time, I want to show you what your Google Classroom will look like. You will come to our reading and writing, and you will just stay here for everything. All your assignments are in this one spot for today. What is given you today, your e-learning days are Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So what is given to you today is not due until Tuesday at midnight. So it may appear to be a lot, but remember it is over a 2-day period. You can do this in any order that you would like since you're working from home. But I tried to organize it like our typical school day. So when we come in the morning, we usually do our reading and writing. So I have you reading the first 2 chapters of 100 Dresses, and I said here you do not have to do the packet. These questions that I've created in the Google document come directly from the packet, but this allows me to grade as we go. And then you can do prefixes and suffix. When you log into Edulastic, you want to click the button that says log in with Google. And this kind of reminds you what a prefix and a suffix is. This will be taken for a grade. Some of it might sound familiar because I started working with this in some of my groups before we left. We're going to break it up into do 8 practices a day. So 8 today, 8 on Wednesday, 8 on Friday. Opinion writing, this will be over a course of probably a couple weeks. So this only gets you started so you can So you'll want to come in here and read your opinion writing. There are 2 short articles. You have to give things time to load. They might be a little slow. When you come in here, you'll want to read both of these, and let me see if it's working. So 2 plugged in is 1 article, that's article 1. And if you come down, this is article 2. See, it says article 2 right here, a brain boost. So today you just have 2 short questions to answer using those articles. When we come back on Wednesday, we will use those articles to begin an opinion writing. And share good news, this is optional. Again, your screen looks a little bit different from mine, but yours, it should be up here in the right hand corner for you to answer the question if you want to share good news. And I open it up to where you can talk to each other. A math lesson, tell time and write time to the nearest minute. So I plan to add another video here later today as I get this working. I sent home your instructional book and some practice pages. So the practice pages, you can use the instructional book to help you understand the material. I took a few of the practice problems from these practice pages to create a Google form. If you follow along, you will use those practice problems to complete this. This helps me grade as we go. And to see whether or not you understand it. Again, mine's going to look slightly different than yours, but this tells you that I got this from the practice page 235. This is number 2. So if it's hard for you to read this clock, you can look at your practice page and use that, and then you will record your answer here. When you're all done with these assignments, make sure you press turn in. This will allow me to know whether or not you understand it, and then I can grade it as we go. Also today, you will log into Clever to complete under the teacher assigned. There is a lesson in practice that goes with telling time to the nearest minute. Again, that does need to be done by Tuesday, that lesson. If you've already done that, you may or may not be assigned that lesson. Extra math practice, you can consider this like our time test that we do each day, rocket math, and then we practice our addition and subtraction. I have set you up to do multiplication. When you go to your extra math, here's your PIN number if you haven't remembered it. Again, I would like this to be done on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, so at least 3 days a week that we are practicing our math facts. Here are your numbers. And then once you click on extra math, you click on your name. So you should be able to click on these, and if you notice it's changing whose name it is, and you would enter that 4-digit number. And then it'll take you through a round of practice. You'd want to do one practice of multiplication. This site does allow me to see your progress. For right now, Prodigy is optional. If you haven't joined it, here's our class code. It's just an excellent way to keep up on math. And it's fun. There's games that go with it. One more thing about this is you can also access extra math through our Clever account. You log in through Clever. And if you go to our classroom page, right here, Mrs. Stump's third grade, you can get to extra math this way too. And Edulastic. That is where you will find your prefix and suffix work for today. Okay, now I have to get back to my Google Classroom. I lost it. Oh no. Okay, well, we have one more thing, and that is the social studies. And you can complete that using your social studies book. We started this in class, but I don't think many of us got through it. So it tells you to read what pages, and then you're going to click the Google document and record your answers in here. So just remember that these, you want to type in the text box only, because you will be able to delete some of the text. It's a live document, okay? So good luck. I'm here all day if you have any questions or you can't access anything. Don't feel overwhelmed. We will get through this. This is 2 days worth of work. After I finish this, I know that our morning announcements always start with a dumb joke. So if you want to go to Flipgrid and video a dumb joke to share with the class, we will all have many laughs today. And I plan to do that after a little bit. Have a great day. Thank you.